Hi, Principal Smith. I really want to thank you for meeting me today. I had a couple of ideas for my AP Literature courses next semester.
But of course, I'm always interested to hear ideas from the teachers, especially if it might end up saving the school valuable time and resources.
Well, what I'm proposing will do just that. See, I've noticed lately that the amount of books that I have to purchase for the students.
Yes, I too have noticed this. However, it's difficult to avoid that in an English class.
But this is not entirely so. Have you heard about Amazon's product, Kindle?
Yes, I have actually, but that sounds very expensive. Besides, the integration of that kind of technology might confuse students.
On the contrary, actually. For all students to buy their 8 books for the semester, it costs $130. Times that by 20 for 20 students, that costs $2,600. For the 7 GB Kindle, it's merely $70 per item, plus the Kindle books bring in to a total of $90. Times that by 20 again, and that's only $1,400, almost half the price.
Interesting. But what about the device itself? How can you expect kids to be comfortable with it so quickly?
Well, actually, I have one with me right now. If you see, there's only a few buttons on it, so it's not that difficult to use. Everything is controlled by these 2 buttons, the one on the top, the one on the bottom, and the menu screen. It's much easier for kids to grasp this kind of technology and get comfortable with it than it would be for someone like us. Not to mention, this will highly reduce clutter around this classroom and save storage space. We could maybe bring this idea up at the next PTA meeting.
Well, I guess there's really no harm in suggesting the idea. If what you say is correct, albeit a little too drastic for me to immediately agree to.
It may seem drastic at first, but I have a feeling it could be a helpful and intuitive process for the student.
Well, it's definitely a concept I approve of, yet I will obviously need to give it further consideration.
Thanks, Principal Smith. I appreciate your consideration. I think you'll see that students are more than willing to integrate new technology into their education.
Sounds good to me, by Jove. If this works out, it might end up being a worthwhile